space. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Park Ji-sung. Nicked it back promptly. Ball is over the line. It's going to be another throw. Cafu has the space to scheme. David Villa. Back in possession. Park Ji-sung! And no mistake. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look... And Park Ji-sung! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he get it through? And he's running through. Alonso! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's played through for him. That has not gone well. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
Real chance! And it's in! That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
After 36 minutes is
just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's a pretty loose pass. Park Ji-sung. Now, can they get him away? He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Zico. Lofted in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Plays it through. Gakpo providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Isak really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Tries one from range! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos. There, and he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Looking for a runner. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Just a quick request.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution.
So off we go again.
Liverpool can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Gravenberg wins the duel this time. He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel, struck first time.
Well, he's getting a few rounds of applause from around the touchline, but he's angry with himself, really angry.
Liverpool get their fourth corner. Gakpo! That's going to go a long way. Threads one in. Juve, great chance! And another try! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter.
Oh, what a... There's the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winning.
Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Can he finish? Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's through here. And he's going for goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Driving forward. He's in a great position here. Looking for the run. Love and the shot! Goal!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay onside, Peter. That was really clever.
Liverpool now in a position far more desirable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's such an...
Chance, surely! Wits. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking to play him in. Oh, good spread. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's intervened well there. Wits. Can he latch on to this? Xavi Alonso. Juve. And the shot! Park Ji-sung. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Aims beyond the defence. Rijkaard. Vietnam have got it back and they'll have another go. Thinks about the shot. Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away. Back to within one. Interesting. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, David Villa. Number 18,
Vietnam can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Vietnam cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly...
And it's Batistuta. Chance for a shot! And again! Well taken goal. What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this? Cafu gets over and intercepts. Gakpo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
No way through. And he welcomes it in. Diouf. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
There will be 5 minutes.
Sharp little ball here. That's an imaginative pass. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Now that looks a decent ball. Konate spots it and intercepts. Raul, he's found a way through. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And that is a little undercooked. Gravenberg.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And there goes the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Duke picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Those of you making their way home on public
And after all of that, Jim,
today,
what are you
please watch
thinking?
the screen for
Yeah,
train
this looked the
departure
most
times
likely
from all
outcome,
local
but
major
we've had a
stations.
good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Liverpool are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Today's match. Please welcome everyone, our lads. And this is now today's lineup.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
There's the whistle. And it's lofted through here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now there's a fine ball. Tries a shot! Nicely aimed pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Ferran Torres. Messi receives it in a good position here. Konate. Gakpo. Looking for options for movement, and he's in on goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out for a throw. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gravenberg, probing pass. Gakpo in acres of space out wide. He leaps for it! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's going wide left. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gravenberg did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gakpo providing an outlet on that flank. Still goalless at the moment.
That's going in strongly.
Vitz. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! There it is! It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Number 20, Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Liverpool are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you...
Chance! It's anyone's ball, and he's following up! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Frimpong duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Konate. Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here. Gakpo. And it's Vitz. Vitz! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Spread out to the left. Can he get away here? Vardiol. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get free. He's having a hit! And that is high.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ambitious ball here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Gakpo,
time.
this is the time you need that pace.
Searching pass he's played there. He's in a great position here. Camavinga. Mbappe. And here's Isak. Now it's Gakpo. And he shoots! And no mistake. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And that is indeed the final act. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
And
Liverpool really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Liverpool have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
That gets us going once more. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Shevchenko, little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Mohamed Salah. Gerrard. Looking for the run. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 52 minutes is number 20, Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak.
Liverpool are having a ball here. Camavinga. Gerrard. And here's the chance to counter. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Gravenberch. Gravenberch is flagged offside. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Kane. It's Kane! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Galatasaray are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Gakpo with the cross. Gravenberch! Oh, denied at the last.
Gravenberch probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
A sixth. Camavinga.
The attendance for this match was
Now Mbappe.
29,950.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. He's a sharp little ball here. Picked out, goes for a shot! It's a goal! Further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 17,
Van Dijk. And it's Gonzalez. Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Now, can they get him away? Nico Gonzalez. Looking to play him in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, good spread. And that was asking for too much. Wirtz. Van Dijk. He shifted it to the flank. Now Mbappe. He's on it. Can he get away? Gerrard. That's destined for the flank. Gakpo. And it's Wirtz. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Closing in on goal. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, terrific save.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Substitutions taking place.
Galatasaray can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Ferran Torres getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Camavinga. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah making good progress on the right-hand side. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Wirtz. Wirtz takes a shot! Punched away, and he's managed to get rid. Van Dijk. That has been slung wide. Drives, towering header. No joy, but a decent try.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And it's hoisted clear. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Keep the ball and to win the game. It really is that simple. Gakpo. Now it's Gerrard. Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Van Dijk. Here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Gravenberch. He's looking wide.
Added minutes has been
Played through for the wide man. Wirtz. Decent chance! And that's wide. Camavinga, 4 added minutes on the board. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Isak taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Pay a visit to our official store where
that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
1-1.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And we're underway. Isak. Robertson. Isak! And he's done it! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Gakpo. Gravenberg. And it's Robertson. He slings, shapes the shoot! It's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's destined for the flank. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cross from Rob. He leaps for it! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, good spread.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And that is expertly dealt with. Gerrard. Liverpool look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. That's Fitz. Spread out to the left. Gakpo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Here, and the shots! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Gerrard. Great vision. Gakpo. Gakpo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's had a shot! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're threatening to fly away here. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Wits, and a shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Rafinha. Wits wins the duel this time. Wits. That has been slung wide. Mohamed Salah. That's the keeper's ball. And it's Wits. He's looking wide. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots!
(1-1)
Fernandez with the clearance. A header! No, that's just wide.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Vardio. Rafinha. 15 minutes till half-time. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Wits! That's an excellent interception. Neymar. Vardio. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Messi. Oh, that's delightful. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. Goes for a shot! He's put it wide.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Fernandez. And that's gone route one. It's a good ball out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold. Gakpo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Vardiol. And it's Neymar. Mohamed Salah. Oh, well played. Odegaard. For Messi. Rafinha. That's the end of the first 45. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Liverpool really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Liverpool looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. So right back into the action. Gravenberg. And it's Gerrard. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Gravenberg. Now Gakpo. And it's Wirtz.
That's good play from him.
And here's Isak. Wirtz, and he was alert to it. And here's Wirtz. Robertson flashes it. Oh, great leap! No joy, but a decent try.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Fernandes. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Time and again they are repelled. And this is Mohamed Salah. Out towards the flank. Van Dijk. Odegaard. And it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Now, the less said about that pass, the better. Konate. Van Dijk. Konate. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a sharp pass. It's Lewandowski! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Wirtz being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Just about up to the hour now. Now it's... Can he finish? It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
En el minuto 62, el dorsal 20.
Fernandez. Now Ødegaard. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Engages and forces him off the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Frimpong. He's picked his way through. Isak! And yes, it's there! And he is just ripping it up.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. You have to expect that from everyone now.
Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Looking here to chip it through. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Well, there's a probing ball. Quality ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Frimpong receives it in a good position here.
He'd be disappointed with that.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Serginho. Camavinga. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Wirtz getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Gerrard. Gakpo, given the lift of his goal. That's a nicely weighted pass. Pass is just off target. That's really well manoeuvred. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And he lines up a cross. Deftly away. And that will be it. Liverpool really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Isak, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Your reflections then, Jim?
Liverpool definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Nistelrooy. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Tries to pass it through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's put paid to the danger.
Isak clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Neymar, and the counter is on. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Edmilson. There will be a throw-in. And it's Cancelo. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Isak. Picked out Wirtz! McAllister. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He's got away! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Wirtz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's through here. Wirtz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, Red, nice interception. Frimpong kept his eye on it, and he's there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Can he get it through? Tries to play it through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Isak showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Isak! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Van Nistelrooy. He's felt that, hasn't he? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's been slipped through.
Manchester United definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Getting up there! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Konate. And here's Neymar. So much time. And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Edmilson. And it's McAllister. Oh, good spread. No, that's been intercepted. Great vision. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Isak. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking to play him in. Van Nistelrooy. He charged for a shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulder.
Oh, shooting chance! He's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the gears. And the finish! And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So right back into the action.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's McAllister. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Corner number 2 then. Surely now! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi. And Edmilson. McAllister. Vitz. No way through there. And it's Edmilson. Van Nistelrooy. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Manchester United find a position. Decent chance! It's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's been shifted off it. Played over towards the opposite flank. Alisson.